Hello, everybody. My name is Priscilla, and I'm here to talk to you guys about dengue fever. Okay, my parents actually, my mom, to be more precise, she lives in Brazil and she had dengue fever 3 times already. Dengue is a virus and it is transmitted by a mosquito called Aedes Egypti, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it's pronounced. But she already had dengue 3 times, sadly, because the virus has mutated. Just like the flu, we have different strands of the virus. Same thing with dengue. They have recently discovered that there is 4 strands of the dengue virus, and I decided to talk about this particular infection because, like I told you, my mom already had 3 times. She lives in Brazil, and over there is very common because the the country, okay, it's a third world country, so they don't have good sanitation, they don't have good sewage. So every time it rains, the water just sits around in there and it collects and just sits in there. And the mosquito comes and lay their eggs. And when the mosquito, I'm sorry, is infected, that's how they transmit the virus because they lay their eggs in the water, and pretty much after 48 hours the larva is already there, and then they turn into mosquitoes too, and they go and infect everybody. And they normally go, they can infect people early in the morning or like in the beginning of the evening, like around, I would say 4 or 5. That's when the mosquitoes come out and they bite. Now, normally people, excuse me, don't know when they're bitten because this mosquito, when they bite, it doesn't itch, so they don't really notice that they're being bitten by a mosquito. Um, and it's the female that is the one that transmits the disease. Okay. The symptoms include vomiting, fever, just flu-like symptoms, pretty much. But excuse me, the body, just, I remember her telling me that her body was just aching so much. Um, but there can be complications because if you have, there are more than one different strands that I told you, and there is this one. The third strand is the one that is really bad because you can bleed to death if you don't go to the hospital in time. Normally people, when they have this kind of the strand, they start bleeding within the third day. So if they go to the hospital, excuse me, right away, they can be treated and, hopefully don't die. But if not, they can bleed to death, literally. And my mom, as I told you guys, she already had 3 times, and there is 4 kinds of the 4 strands of the virus. Thank God the kinds that she has wasn't this kind. But I told her if she feels like she has, if it's around that time of the year that they're having breakout of dengue viruses in there, and she started feeling like she has a flu, I told her rush to the hospital because it might be the bad one, pretty much, because you have your antibodies. So most likely if she has dengue again, it's gonna be that one strand that it's you can bleed to death. So um, prevention, pretty much, that's all you can do. There is no vaccines, and over there the prevention is to treat the water, like if people have pools or if they save water in their home, because third world countries sometimes they don't have water, so they collect water so they can like take a shower and cook. So they treat the water. People from like the health department, they go to the people's houses and they put chemicals in the water to prevent for the mosquito to multiply in there. And pretty much that's pretty much all they can do, and treat the symptoms if they have the virus. And that's pretty much it. And that's it. All right, thank you. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.